Action! What is up, guys? How's it going? Happy Friday. Man, it is windy outside. It is windy outside, but I like it. It's nice and cool, and it's good. It's a little rainy, which I don't mind. I don't mind rain. I don't mind cold weather at all. But it's been a little different because the last week has been super nice. It's been really nice and sunny and perfect temperature. Been driving around with my roof off of my car, and that's been really cool. It's been great having the roof off the car. I haven't been able to do that. I drive a Jeep, by the way, if none of you know. But I took the roof off, and it's just been so fun. I finally have a place where I can put the roof to my car, where I know nothing will happen to it. So, why not? Why not drive around beautiful southern sunny California without the roof to your car? Pfft, come on, man. But yeah, this week's been a little weird with the weather. Oh well. I'm having a fucking fantastic week, guys. So good. It's been a good week. I've just been buzzing. Just a lot of good stuff. Worked a few events this week. Worked an event for Snapchat. Did a scary movie event. Just having fun. This week has been I don't know. I'm just having a lot of fun this week, and it's been good. As soon as I am done recording this episode, I'm actually going to be on my way to Arizona. I'm taking my sister for like a late birthday present. I'm taking her to go see Chris D'Elia. This will be my second time seeing him in a big theater. Second time seeing him do his full hour. I have seen him many times. Don't worry, I've seen him literally countless amount of times at small venues, mainly the Laugh Factory here in LA. But this will be my second time seeing his full hour, the Follow the Leader tour. So I'm a fully fledged member of the cult, and I have no shame in saying such. So I'm very excited. I'm leaving tonight. Right now, I would have left a little earlier, but it said it would take 8 hours, and I'm not doing that because that's too long. It's too long. 6 hours I can put up with, but 8? Go fuck yourself. And I know that's like no one's fault specifically. It's a collective of LA, like how many people there are, how many cars there are, how stupid people fucking are. Texting and driving, doing all sorts of shit while you're driving, getting into accidents. So, yeah, it's someone's fault. My buddy, I just saw my buddy who works, I guess, I don't know how to describe it, but essentially construction. He's a contractor, and they develop help develop, I don't know. I really don't know. But essentially part of his job is driving, part of it, because he owns his own company, but so part of his job is driving these big rig trucks from one construction site to the next. And he told me the shit that he sees on the road, like the shit that he sees people doing while they're driving, is mind-blowing. Some of it is beyond belief, but he said a lot of people watch movies on their phones. He'll see people watching things A lot of texting and driving, a little bit of doing bits, if you know what I mean, a little bit of, fondling in the right seat, you know what I mean, doing a little highway action, if you catch my drift. People doing dirty, going 80. He told me some weird stuff. So that's why there's so many accidents, So I gotta wait. It's about 3:30. I'll probably leave about 5, after 5 o'clock. Hopefully it'll be fine. The problem is though, if I leave really late, I won't get there until really late. Which, whatever. But if I leave at 5, hopefully it'll be less than 8 hours. I don't mind if it's 6.5, that's fine. But anything more than that, I'm going to go crazy. And I guess I could have recorded in the car, but, those days I think are long gone, unless I really have to. It's just really noisy. It's pretty dangerous. That's one thing that my buddy didn't say he saw, was someone recording podcasts in their car. So I'm sure if he passed me, I could have added it to his list of weird things. But yeah, I'm really excited to go home. My parents, funny enough, are here in LA right now. Here for like a little conference. Saw them last night. And they'll be back like on, Sunday night or whatever, the night that I have the show. And I'm sure I'll see them for a little bit. Then I'm heading back on Monday. So, yeah, looking forward to a little weekend with my sisters. I'm not sure if I'll see my brother, but definitely going to see the one sister that I'm going to the show with, and then my other sister will be home. Yeah. It's gonna be good times. Good times. But hopefully this fucking traffic. It's honestly, I know LA gets a really bad rap about traffic and how bad it is. It's bad, but it's not that bad. It sucks ass. But, I don't know. It could be worse. There's, certain times of the day where it's just atrocious and you don't want to be on the road. But, it's fine. It's fine. What are you going to do about it? There's nothing you can do. If you want to drive at a specific time, it's going to be busy. And it will be. So don't complain about it. You chose to live in LA. Unless you were born here. You still, you choose. You choose to live where you live until, after a certain age, when you can be on your own and do your own thing, you're choosing to stay, right? So, if you don't like it, leave! Because it would make it easier for me to get around. And I'm not leaving. I love it here. I love it here. I'm not fucking leaving here. Pfft, me leave here. Yeah, what do you guys think of the podcast last week with Michael Mark Friedman? I'm really appreciative of him for coming on. It's my first time having a guest that I had not known, had never spoken to before him coming on here. So I was a little nervous doing it, and I think I dropped the ball on it because I did basically no prep. And I really fucked up. And it's been driving me crazy because I feel like I wasted his time a bit. I having said that, I think I'm really happy with the conversation that we had. And I think it's good. It was a great conversation. He had some great advice, stuff that I took, this is the whole point of this, is to listen to other people and hear what they did to get to where they are, and how they have done certain things to succeed. And I loved everything that he said, and I appreciate him doing it. And I just wish I would have done a little bit of research, watched a few episodes of his shows just to have a little bit more context, things, maybe ask other questions about the shows he's done and stuff like that. But I don't know. I just hope I didn't waste his time, and hopefully I gained a mentor. He seems like he would be a great person to ask writing questions and just questions about the business in general. So hopefully, hopefully that happens. And if not, it was just a great person to meet, a great person to chat to for an hour. But yeah, I thought it turned out great, and I was really nervous to watch through and edit the last week's podcast because I was just, I don't know, I was feeling a little off about it, just because I feel like there was a little bit where I feel like he was a little disappointed that I didn't do more research. So I was like, oh man, it's like, oh fuck, I cocked this up, and but I think it turned out well. I think it turned out just fine. Also, what really tripped me up was that he didn't use headphones, and then I was like, I won't use headphones either. And I think it kind of took me out of my zone because I followed the guest instead of having the guest follow me, or doing, we each do our own thing. Like, this is my show. I control it, and I should have just, stuck to doing what I normally do. And, if he didn't want to do it, then he didn't have to do it. And that kind of threw me off too. So looking back and looking forward, I think, or moving forward, I should just do what I do from now on. And if the guest doesn't want to do that, then that's his or her choice, and I will continue to do what I always do. So yeah, I don't know, that's just like one of the thoughts I've been having. And as soon as I finished recording and he left, I was like, oh fuck, man. I'm just, my biggest thing was like, I just hope I didn't wait. He feels like I wasted his time, because I do really appreciate him coming and doing it, and I appreciate the family friend that connected us, and I just don't want to cause any bad blood or whatever. I don't fucking know, See, now I'm getting myself down. Now I'm bringing the mood down. Bow, bow, bow. Let's get energized. See? I don't even know where to go. Where do we go from here? Man, see, if I had my phone, I could bring up notes and stuff. I need to get a new way of recording or videoing these podcasts, because I don't know. My phone's over there. What am I doing, guys? Huh? But I see, the thing is, I don't want to invest more money into this until some starts coming in. And if none start coming in, or not enough's coming in, then, what's the point at the moment? And, I just, it's not like I have an unlimited bucket of money to spend. So I just got to wait. Until then, I got to figure out what to do. And right now, just got to use the iPhone. I do have my other iPhone, my old iPhone, my iPhone 5. It's like this big, and I should have brought it over here. It's over there. I just don't want to get up because I'm comfortable. I've been, man. You guys remember when I was talking about Love Island about like a couple weeks ago, maybe over a month ago? I'm so fucking obsessed with that show right now. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. I didn't think I would like it, and now I'm 40 episodes in to the most current season. I'm gonna go back and watch the other 3 seasons that they have. But I genuinely like the show. I think it's so ridiculous, and like at first I thought it was just fucking ridiculous and funny, and now I think I like it. I think I like the show. So I'm genuinely watching it because I enjoy it, which I never thought I would say. And I've I genuinely care what happened to these characters or these people. It's ridiculous. I fucking yell at the TV. I'm laying in bed at night, like yelling, like, "You stupid fucking idiot!" Like, lah. I get mad at the characters or the people that are on the show because they'll like say one thing, and it's funny because you see how these people interact, and whether it's they're meant to interact that way, or by whoever's they're filming or whatever, and obviously things are edited in certain ways to make it seem more dramatic, but you'll see an interaction, and then the person will sit here like kind of like how I'm sitting, and then they'll be like confessing to the camera and be like, he did this, and then he did that, and then like what she's such a fucking bitch, and like she shouldn't have done that to me because he was so rude and whatever. But like, do you know what I mean? And it just like threw me out of my game, and like, whatever. I was just trying to like chat with a girl, and then he comes up here and fucking, what the fuck, bruv? So, and like you're yelling at the TV, and you're like, you're a fucking idiot because that's not what happened. You just see it the way you want to see it. So I'm like yelling at these people and calling them idiots because they're acting like idiots, but they're so laser focused on what they want to see. And like it's funny because like I do it, we all do that thing, but we don't have cameras on us 24/7, so it's not like we can see how it goes and be like, I was an idiot. But it's funny. And like the other night when I was watching it, there was another one of the confessionals where I don't even know who was talking, but someone was talking. They said something, and I go, "You're such a fucking idiot," and I said it with the accent, and then I realized, I'm like, "Oh God, what is this show doing to me?" And I think by the end of it, I think I'm gonna be walking around talking like this, and I think I'm just gonna try to convince people that I'm from from London or from whatever. I'm at least from the UK. At least try to make some of the dummies around here think that I'm from the UK. And I think I could do it. I think you know what, mate? I think I had the skills to at least convince a few people to do it. That I'm from UK. I could do a little bit of research, figure out which city that I could be from. Like, fuck, bruv, I'm chuffed. Like I could do it. I think I could do it. Like it's funny because I'll throw in like words that I've picked up from the show. I've watched 40 hours of this show. I've picked up words. I'll just like, and sometimes I will say it. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes I will purposely use words that I've heard, and I'll throw them into conversation. But the other day I was talking about, I was working an event, and someone was saying like they're excited to be here. I'm like, yeah, dude, me too. I'm buzzing. Like Americans don't say that. I mean, if they do, very few. and like there's all like throw words that I've picked up into conversation, and like I said, some on purpose, some not, but it's funny. It's crazy, the like the difference and the gap of language, even though it's English, like the different slang or the different terms that they use for similar words. It's pretty neat. I like it. I sometimes, though, I do have to pause the show and ask my Alexa what certain words mean, and to be honest, she's kind of stupid. I would say, like, Alexa, what does blank mean? Or, like, oh, so yeah, it's these ones, these two new guys came in, and this one guy goes, yeah, these guys are a couple of geezers, they coming in here and chatting up with all the girls, and yeah, whatever, these guys are geezers. And I always thought a geezer was like an old guy, like, oh, look at that old geezer over there, or like, that guy's a geezer, like, I don't fucking know. I always associated that word with geezer. And so I asked Alexa, I was like, what does geezer mean? She goes, a geyser is a water, So, hey, Alexa, what does geezer mean? As a noun, geyser is usually defined. Hey, Alexa, stop. See? It said a geyser is a noun. It is a hot spring. She doesn't even know what geezer means. And I'm definitely saying geezer, not geyser. And I understand, like, I can understand why a robot would get that confused. I'm gonna whisper. I would understand why a robot would get that confused, because geezer and geyser are very similar. But also, she's supposed to be smart, right? Hey, Alexa, you're supposed to be smart, right? See? Didn't even respond. Pfft, idiot. Yeah, so acting stupid after watching Love Island. It's really fucking entertaining. If you guys haven't watched it, you should. Apparently there's an American version coming out soon, like an American Love Island coming out, and I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, I mean, it'll be the same fucking thing. I think what I like about it is the British accents, is that the fact that they all have UK accents. I think that's really why I watch it. But whatever. I'm trying to find excuses on why I watch it. You know what's funny is I sit here, like, so I record this in my bedroom, right? This is, whatever. This is my bedroom. And over there, there's some stuff, and I think I'm gonna take down some stuff. I'm gonna declutter my room. It's not so much clutter. I think it's just a lot going on. Like, you guys can see. I don't know. I forget how much you guys can see, but there's paintings. There's artwork around, and I don't know. I've been staring at my back wall and just like, maybe it's a little much. Maybe it's a little too college, I don't want to bring a girl in here and be like, what is that? Like, what you got all these things on the wall? I don't like it. And so I think I'm gonna take it not all down, but I'm gonna change it. So if you don't know, there's like 5 paintings on one, like they're 1, 2, 3, and then corner, and then 1, 2, and so I think I might take the 2 down that are against that back wall. I have an Israeli flag. I have a tapestry. I think I'm just gonna take it. I think it's just too much, and I think I'm gonna from home bring back just a really nice painting that I had above my bed in my old house. And I think I'm just gonna bring that back, and it'll pretty much cover that wall. If it fits, it's a really big painting. I mean, these ceilings, like, I'm guessing they're like either 8 or 10 feet. I know in my house the ceilings were a little bit higher. Oh, maybe they're the same. I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about half the time I'm doing this. See, I'm just trying to fill the air. Just trying to fill the air with you guys, just trying to talk and chit chat about my life. But anyway, I'm going to do that. And I'm not high. So I'm like, am I high? Am I having high conversation by myself? I'm just all over the place. These ones, I'm like, oh, I'll talk about this, and I'll talk about this, and then, like, a couple of days ago, I'm like, oh, I should talk about that when I do record this alone, and I forget. I just need to write things down. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh man, I gotta get some shit together. I gotta figure everything the fuck out. Oh, I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna change the back wall. I think it's gonna make it nice. I got some stuff over there. I still gotta figure out a place for. Just, gotta figure out, like, if a person walked in here, what's the reaction? And since it's my room, when I walk in, I'm like, it's my room. But if I'm trying to bring a lady friend over, would she want to see this? I don't know. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just like, it's a lot. It's very, like, college. I think that's the best way to describe it, is like, you moved out of your home and it's your own place and you can do whatever you want and you decorate it how you want. And I think that's what it is. So I think it's also mainly the flag and the tapestry that I have. It's a beautiful tapestry. I love it. It's nice to stare at, look up at the ceiling at. It's just like, it's pretty. Maybe I can put it up against the wall. I don't know, man. Fuck. I'll just take it down, but yeah. So it is, well, recording this, it's a little bit, the date's going to be off. But anyway, beginning of April, I think I told you guys that April 1st, I was starting a brand new diet. One where I can't eat anything. But basically, I cut out all carbs, dairy, and sugar. So I'm sticking to protein, veggies, and fruits, and like seeds and nuts. So far, I'm only a week or so in. I slipped up twice, but I had, like, it was corn tortillas is what I ate. Otherwise, I have not eaten any carbs or sugar or dairy. I'm fully in on it. Like, the only reason I slipped up was because I was working and I was like, there was only, like, I worked a 12-hour day yesterday and there was only so long I could go without eating. And the only thing they had was corn tortilla, like beef taquitos with beef taquitos. I can't believe I just said it like that. Beef taquitos. I don't even know how to say it. Fuck it. But there was it was just beef, salsa, and then the corn tortilla, and that's all I had. That's the only thing that, like, bad that I had, and I had, like, a fish taco with the tortilla. So that's the only thing that had, like, if I were taking a test, that would be the thing that I got wrong. Otherwise, I've been sticking really well to it. The coffee, I normally every morning I used to get a vanilla latte or a chai latte. Now, what I do is get a iced coffee, no sweetener, and a splash of almond milk. And, it's fine. I thought it would be terrible and nasty, but I dig it a lot. I quite dig it. So, doing that, I feel great. It's funny because when I had those, it's like been a week since I started, and when I had those the taquitos, the next morning I was like, oh fuck, like, it's crazy, just like when you cut everything out, even though it's been a week, and you have something that's not necessarily that bad, but I could definitely feel it. felt the difference. And also it's like being, and I've also started trying to get on a regular sleep schedule, like I'm in bed before or at 12, and the TV is off 12:30, 12:45, depending on how long the episode of Love Island goes. So yeah, and the next step is trying to wake up early. If I can get up before 8 o'clock, like 7:30, 8 at the latest, I think would be at least while I'm working, for this one company. Because the other job, the one I do rarely, when I worked that event, I had to be up at 6. So whatever. But if I can get on a regular sleep pattern, it'll be fine. It'll be good. But yeah, it's going good. I'm like excited because I can already tell my body's already like, I feel it up. Everything's tightening up, I was wearing we had to wear like shirts for the Snapchat event, and the day they were giving them to us, they're like, what size? I'm like, I'm going to go with a large. And I grabbed it. I'm like, it looks so small. But I was so nervous, and then when I put it on after I got home, I was like, holy shit, I can't believe it fits. Like, it wasn't tight. Like, yeah, it was a little tighter fitting, but it didn't cling. It didn't like showcase any extra rolls that I still have that I'm working off. And it's just so surprising, because when you stare in the mirror every day, you look at yourself every day, and you're just like, I want to get thin. I want to get thin. I want to get fit. I just want to look the way that I want to look. And when you see yourself repeatedly in the mirror every day, multiple times a day, you see, it's not like you have a drastic change every time you look. So the only time you do notice changes when you put on tighter fitting clothes. And I did that, and I was like, holy shit. And I can't believe I did that. And I got a sweatshirt the other day, and the brand is a regular brand, and threw it on, and I got an XL because, I was like, it looked, it was a sweatshirt. I'm like, oh, okay, XL, and it's just, fuck, it's like, I wish I got the smaller size now, but whatever, it's a sweatshirt. Sweatshirts can be baggy. But it's crazy. It's fucking nuts. That I've been going hard with the eating and the workout at the new year. Just like really focused, really driven to just fucking to just really stop saying it and doing it. And we're up to the 4-month mark. And I have been seeing some amazing progress. Like, I love the way I feel. I have more energy most days, and I just feel great. And now that I've cut out carbs, dairy, sugar, like, it's only gonna get better. I'm only gonna do better. And it's not like I'm doing this for the rest of my life. Like, there's no way. I love pizza and sandwiches and candy and all that shit way too much to let it go forever. Like, my birthday's coming up soon. I'm gonna be 25 this month. There's no fucking way I'm not eating cake or something on my birthday. Although my birthday does happen to be on Passover this year, which, like, 8 out of 10 times it usually is. So, whatever. But yeah, if you guys think I'm not gonna have some sort of treat on my birthday, you're nuts. But yeah, like, when I get to my target weight, I mean, it doesn't mean I'm gonna completely let go of everything that I just accomplished. I'm just gonna be a little bit more lenient, like, maybe instead of 0 carbs, dairy, sugar every day, every week, all week, maybe it's 0 carbs, 0 sugar 5 or 6 days a week. But like, because we do need to live a little. We need to live it up, eat, and do what we want. Like, uh, I fully appreciate vegans and everything that they stand for, and like, especially if you stand for like I'm not doing it because it promotes more animal slaughter, and I care too much about animals to do it. But there's like, this is a really, I know talking about vegans and being vegan and anti-vegan is a very touchy subject, and I'm not trying to get into it. But the thing I'm trying to say is, like, there are people that do it because it's almost like a fad, and other people are doing it as well, or they'll follow someone that does it, or like, or like a friend does it, or a family member does it, or a celebrity does it. So they're like, I'm gonna do it too. But it's like, why not live a little? Like, if you're doing it for health reasons, you're doing it for, because you hate the killing of animals, or whether it's a health reason, that's fine. But, like, for me, with the zero sugar, zero carbs, zero dairy, like I'm doing it because I want to, I'm using it as a vehicle to get to a lower weight target. But that doesn't mean I'm never not going to eat that stuff again. Maybe I won't for the next couple of months, or however long I deem it necessary. Like, it's just too vast, It's like, all those things are so ubiquitous that it's impossible to pass up. It's like trying to go without your phone, like trying to disconnect from technology in 2019. It's impossible. There's too much technology around you. You need your phone for so much now. Like, yeah, you can go a day without it, whatever, but try to go a week without your phone. Guarantee you can't do it. You can go a full day without your phone. Sure, you might get antsy. You're like, oh, where's my phone? Like, I need to text my friends. I need to text my girlfriend, my boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. Gotta call my mom, whatever. But imagine doing that for a full week and trying to, like, the one thing I try to do in LA since moving here is not use my GPS, so though I know my way around. But there's a lot of places. LA is huge. I don't like, especially when I don't know where I'm going, or I have to go somewhere I've never been before. I need my GPS. So if I didn't have that, I would not know where the fuck I'm going here. So there's a lot, and yeah, like, it's an excuse. Like, people figured out how to get places without phones before, like, I don't know how they did it, but they did it. There's a lot of stuff. Oh, what the fuck happened in my computer? Oh, there we go. There's a lot of stuff that that we need our phones for, or just technology in general for. So I forget my point, what I was trying to make with that. Like, that meat and dairy and all that stuff is ubiquitous. It's it's in every restaurant, unless it's a vegan specific restaurant. Like, it's everywhere. So trying to actively avoid it is really hard. Not like, I'm gonna guess 98% of restaurants. This is a guess. I'm not a statisticist, and I just made that word up probably, and that's a person that studies statistics for a living, a statisticist. And what a statisticist does is they look at statistics and they say whether or not that it should be deemed a statistic, or whether or not it's a correct statistic. And I have said statistic way too many times. So, but what I would say is probably 98% of restaurants, maybe more, maybe less, are not vegan friendly. They probably have vegetarian options, but to say that they're fully 100% vegan, not a chance. Because, like, and it's the same thing for, like, kosher. Like, if you keep kosher, if you're Jewish and you keep kosher, the stuff that is made on grills, like, other things have been made there. If you're getting cheese ravioli, but you don't want the cheese, you just want pasta, guarantee you the plate that it's been served on, the bowl that it's been made in, the pot, everything has had the cheese and meat and whatever. It's all been mixed there. It's all been on the same plate, whatever. No matter how much they wash it, whatever, stuff has been there. Same thing if you keep kosher. If you want, all you do is eat fish out, like my parents do. They eat fish. At least my dad only eats fish outside of the house. There's a great guarantee. I can almost 100% guarantee you that all of the plates and grills and whatever they use, pots and pans they use to make his food, chicken, beef, and pork have been on those things. And he might, not care about that. That might not bother him as much, or maybe he just chooses not to think about it. But you can't avoid that. And if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to eat in a place that happens, like if you don't want your food to touch those things, then stay home. But it's hard. I think it's almost impossible to avoid things like that. So, this will not be the end of my eating 0 carb, 0 dairy, 0 sugar. I will be back to eating the goodies of goodness. Where are we at? We're at 42 minutes, folks. We're at 42 minutes. Oh, man. Okay. Sorry about that. I think I'm going to go. What time is it? It's 10 after 4. Pack up my bags. Change my sheets so that I have nice, fresh, clean sheets for when I come home. Gonna make a little bit of dinner. And then make a cup of coffee. And then I'm gonna hit the road. Yeah. Definitely gonna do that. Yeah, guys, so thanks for joining me on the podcast today. It was good fun. Who are you? My name is Hans Freudman. I am friends of what's his name? Of Lord Vac the third. I forget his first name, but I am good friends of him. Oh, God damn it. What's up with all these fucking people coming into my podcast unannounced? I don't know. They sent me here, and I was just supposed to sit here and do, speaking things into the microphone. And yeah, see, he was just supposed to be here, and, what are you doing here now? Fuck. Guys, gotta help me. There's too many fucking people coming in here now. Now we have some German guy and some weird-ass British guy. What seems to be the problem? There's no problem. We are here to help. That makes all this more fun. Yes, we're here to help you make it more fun. Don't you know that everything will be more fun with us here? No, it really won't, because now, you see, now there's 3 people trying to bounce back and forth. And so it's hard to wrap my brain around this. Folks, you guys really get a deep, deep view of my brain. And many people don't. People close to me don't get this view. So you know what happens inside the brain of Harrison Berger. Voices and weird-ass shit happen daily. Am I insane? Probably. Should I see someone? Maybe. But that's why I do this. To get all the weird things out of the head, You know what I'm saying? I don't even know this one is. It's just grunting and... Oh, there's a helicopter coming. Helicopter, take me away. Alright, guys. Before this turns into a character session, I think I am going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much for joining me. This was something. And what it was, I have no idea, but it was something, and I know you guys enjoyed it. And you know, if you're here to the end, you know I love you, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far and you're watching on the YouTube, or you know you're still listening, go ahead and send me a comment on the page, on the video, and just say have fun in AZ. That way I know you made it through, because this is a weird fucking one. Gosh. Oh, lordy. Okay, well, guys, have a great weekend. I appreciate you being here. I love you guys. Love you so much. Thank you. Thank you again. I'm going to go have some fun in AZ, watch some Crystalia. And first I got to make that 6-hour drive. Follow the podcast on iTunes, Spotify, anywhere that you listen to podcasts. Subscribe to the podcast on YouTube. New episodes are up on... podcast comes out Fridays. YouTube episodes come out Fridays or Saturdays. Just depends on editing. Make sure you subscribe, or make sure you follow the podcast page on Instagram. That's written and directed by Pod. Follow me on Twitter at Harrison C. Burger. Instagram at Harrison Burger. Like and support the page. Rate and review on iTunes. If you want to support the podcast on Anchor, the host site that I host this podcast from has a support page. So if you would like to throw $1 or something my way to help this going, we can make it more lively, you know, throw some fun art up, get some better cameras. If you guys want to help me build this community, it would be greatly appreciated. I would love you forever. And we could just make this hecka fun. So thank you for joining me again today. I know I've said it 50 times, but I do appreciate you guys listening. It makes me happy when I see the numbers go up and up. And yeah, it's all about having fun. Thanks, guys. I will see you next Friday. Cut.